Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second match of the Overwatch QDG even Overwatch extravaganza, we'll call it. So I'm going to be flicking in and out of the screen at the moment. We're just doing vetoes for the maps, and we're going to. I've decided we're going to go down to 5 maps in the pool, and then we will play. It's best of 3 matches, so we'll play 3 of the 5 maps. So Mavericks are picking vetoes first, and the Barbs will get to pick which map we play on first go. So this is going to be Barbarians, their second team against the Mavericks, if you haven't already caught on. So sorry, I'm going to be flicking in and out of BRB mode, I think it's called, as I update my little list, so I make sure I remember what maps have been taken out. Ilios. So we've had Temple of Anubis and Ilios vetoed so far. So we're down to 10 more maps, 5 more vetoes. It looks like there's going to be an alternative stream, but this is the official one. So it's going to be just myself commentating and streaming and all of that tonight. So you're going to have to put up with the less than crisp quality that Rob was able to show yesterday. And you still have to put up my less than great spectating skills as well, probably. But it's going to be a fun match, I'm sure. We'll carry on. Hanamura has just been vetoed. I'll take that out of the pool. Alright, down to 4. 4 more maps left to take out here. Now you might see that Mavericks are down a person at the moment. They're getting a ringer in. Not quite sure who it's going to be yet, but apparently they're getting their computer. There's some updates they need to do. I think the latest patch for Overwatch dropped at some point between last night and this stream, so everyone's had to update for that. Barbarians don't seem to know what's going on. That's not a good sign. Li Jiang. There was a lot of controversy last night over exactly how you pronounce that one. But I don't have to worry about it anymore. Oh, and straight in there, very quick. Watch point Gibraltar. Oh, they're coming thick and fast now. That's Nepal out. One left. One map veto left. And then once the Mavericks have picked their last one, I will run through quickly for you guys what the remaining maps are. Actually, I'll post it in chat as well so that those guys keep up. I've got to add someone. Can I copy and paste in this client? No, I cannot. Oh, I can't type. Yeah, that's right. Invites not working. I'll try them again. See if we can get this going. Demo. Is that right? I can't actually now remember the number. Oh, so close. 2453. Dema. There we are. Well, it looks like we got the last player in for Mavericks. So as soon as we get this veto in, I can confirm what the oh, here we are. See, I can confirm what the map pool's going to be, and then Barbarians can start deciding which map they want to play on first. It's not going to paste in a nice list. So apparently you're able to transfer the lobby lead. Oh, I'll try again. Oh, I remembered it this time. No, it's not working. Ain't working. No, I don't want to do that. TF Beyond 2807. So let's switch over to Nimbani. That's the guy's pick. Let's make sure everyone's good to go. Let's start this game. All right. First match, we finally got there.
Traveling to Mumbai. Prepare to attack.
Here we are, Noombani. I hope I'm pronouncing that one correctly. Oh, fighting mongooses, I'm not sure about that name. So this one's a capture the point map, I think. No, it's not. It's one capture the point and one push the payload. This is where my lack of knowledge gets me. But we have the barbarians are defending, and we have the mavericks on attack. Barbarians are blue, mavs are red. Almost fitting. Mavs got the correct colour. So what do we have team makeup here? Barbarians have gone with good old Bastion on defence. I'm sure he won't prove to be very annoying. 2 supports. I like the Lucio support. I think he's my favourite one. Support wise. It's very strong when you're having to group up on a point like the Barbarians will be doing to defend this initial this first point. On the Mavericks team, they've gone with the only one support in Lucio, but again, he's good when they're grouping up on a single point. And these maps tend to encourage. Alright, we're off. Barbarians are sat quite far back. Right back on our own point. This is a nice easy run up for the Mavericks. And we got, who's that? 76 and May, that's the name of it. Carrying around the flank. D.Va's getting right in there with that shield on. They're all coming in from this one same angle. So any kind of flanking they were hoping to get is really not going to pay off for them. And any initial. Oh, May and Mercy got on the side there, I think. Oh no, Mercy was on the Barbarians team. Gets shut down. And this is where the stream quality proves itself to be, guys. Sorry about that. I know I'm dropping some frames, and it's maybe not the best qualities, but this is what we're making do with. Hattis have fallen back now and regrouping, trying to push directly from the front. It looks like maybe we've got Farah trying to sneak up the side. We've already had a switch, someone switched into Genji there. Who's that, Jade Monkey? Oh, Farah's immediately taken out by the Bastion. He's got a nice little spot there. It's rather hard to attack in front of that cart placed in front there. Oh, but Reaper's come around the side and taken him up nicely. It's an interesting ult from Zaya. He gets 2 of them, but Reaper, of course, with his evade ability, he gets out of it quite nicely. Oh, I can see already Hattis already changed up quite a number of their starting lineup. And they've gone for the Widowmaker, who's actually immediately switched into 76, so they're not too afraid of switching it up and switching around. This Genji trying to get in on support. Gets taken out by the Bastion. Lucio's ult is giving everyone a big buff. Oh, there's an ult from Farah straight on a group of them. He only gets the one player though. Oh, apologies for the lag you might be seeing. Oh, D.Va's self-destructs. That's cleared the rest of them off. They've got to think now that the Hatters have got this first point. Barbarians have got to be careful of sort of running in one by one and feeding kills away. Feeding any kind of momentum back to the Barbs. No, the Barbarians really got to group up somewhere. Oh, Bastion's ulted in the back there. Don't think he's managed to get anyone. Just in the face of D.Va. And meanwhile, we've got a nice fire around the sides, trying to launch her rockets in.
Fire at will.
trying to pick off that Bastion and that support. Very strong. Oh, a nice ult from Zaya there. Somehow Lucio picking up all of the kills. But good on John, Inferno J there. Just doing that.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
And now we have a bit of a standoff. Oh, it's a Junkrat ult coming in here. Taken out immediately, not trying a bit too hard to get the kills there. Going straight at the opposition. Oh, it's a nice Reaper ult. Taking out 2 of them. That Bastion's not going to survive long there by himself. And that's nearly a full team wipe, I think. I think it was just all about everyone on the Barbarian team killed there. So the Hatters are going to gain an awful lot of ground while everyone on the Barbarian team tries to respawn and gather up. Now this is a nice choke point here. This little underpass. This is a good place to try and hold. Oh, it's a rocket barrage from the side there, but they seem to go half into the wall. Certainly didn't get any kills. Oh, there's a tree there. Barbarians need to kind of keep strong here. This is the choke point you want to get to. As soon as it gets past here, it suddenly becomes an awful lot more difficult. Oh, that's a good combo from the Zaya and the Reinhardt there. Oh, that was an ult there from the 76 and he gets immediately killed. I think that was Junkrat sort of immediately killed as well. Not a good day for ults, it feels like.
My tactical visor is charging.
Now we're really close. That's the end point now on the map. For anyone who doesn't know, they just need to reach that big circle at the end. So they're awfully close to Hatters. That's a real dig-in performance. Oh, that's a D.Va ult. It's gone right past the point though, right past where anyone would be. 76 ulting on the Hatters. Again, he dies immediately. I feel like both teams are doing an excellent job of shutting down anyone's attempted ults. Again, look, a Reaper ulting straight into a Roadhog ult is not the best decision. And now suddenly, looks like the oh, that's a Barbarian rocket charge on one person. Not great. Apologies for all these this delay and lag here, guys. And again, Junkrat sending his ult straight forward, straight into the middle of the team. You're just going to get shot down immediately. Now look at this. Barbarians have pushed Hatters all the way back very nicely. In between games here, I'll see if I can close any processes and see if I can reduce the lag that's coming in. Many apologies, of course. That rocket barrage was not great. But Hatters are pushing forward. Oh, that D.Va ult's going to be painful. Oh, that was a nice D.Va ult. It's just left with Roadhog on the point, trying to keep everyone else off it. Oh, Reinhardt charging him off. It got to feel like this might be it. Barbarians are going to have to pull something special out to stop this push. But they are spawning very close to the endpoint. Again, Reinhardt with another nice charge. Someone's got to go on the point for Barbarians. They don't. That's it. Round 1 to the Hatters.
Score 0-3.
Some very nice defending late on there from the Barbarians, I think, but ultimately the Hatters proving a bit too strong there. And now we go all the way back. The Barbarians get a turn to attack. Hatters a turn to defend. And while we're assembling heroes, I will see if I can close any more processes and sort this lag out. Alright, we're back in. I've seen what I've done with the frame rate. Hopefully that's sorted it. But we'll have to wait and see.
Such potential. Let's get started. No, no, and oh no!
So what we've got, Hatters defending have gone with a Symmetra. The teleport on Symmetra is very nice when you have a long respawn timer like this on a fixed point. And when you've got a long walk from your respawn to the point, teleport really comes in handy. Again, Tureporn with a turret.
Let's move out.
Very handy, is a very good spot there, very difficult to attack onto. John again, Inferno J going with that Lucio. A very similar team it feels like from the Barbarians, or attack as well as defense. Whereas Hats have pulled out some different picks. Now they're on this side of the map. So Barbarians are spreading themselves out, both attacking from sort of both entryways onto this point. There's only Reinhardt holding the point at the moment. He's got no barrier left. Oh, Inferno J, Lucio goes down to that Symmetra. I got to think now Symmetra's probably looking to put a turret, teleport somewhere. But otherwise, the Hatters are holding this off rather well. Reinhardt sitting there with his barrier, taking a lot of punishment. Looks like we've got a fire out and power battle at the back. Symmetra's trying to get in on Zarya there. And Reaper goes down to that Soldier 76. Who's left on the point for the Hatters? Hatters the Mavericks, sorry. And that teleport is in a very weak position, I think. If anyone wants to go around that corner, they'll spot it immediately, the Barbarians. But that's not going to happen. Mavericks have regrouped, and now Barbarians have got to try and find another way to attack this point. Reaper going in there by himself isn't an especially great option. Let's get some fire action here. He's sat back when there's long range rockets. Makes it very difficult for Barbarians to advance. We just shell that doorway. Combined with those Symmetra turrets that I'm sure are in there. There's at least one in there. Oh, it's D.Va on top of a Zarya ult. Slightly mistimed. She could have got more people, but the two people she did get are instantly revived by Mercy. Mavericks hold this yet another attack blunted by the Mavericks. Where's Tureborn put his turret? Oh, just around that corner there, look. Again, Mavericks push. There's only 3 of them up here at the moment. They're missing their support. You can see Lucio and Mercy both at the back. They really need to hold off a little bit before advancing too far without any heals. You can see their damage has fallen off here.
My ultimate is charging.
Barrier activated.
D.Va distracting 1 or 2 of them around the sides.
We're gonna lose.
Trying to get that Farah. But I'm not sure that's going to happen for them. Only 15 seconds left. The Barbarians are going to have to make a very strong push here to take this point and get rid of time. That buff by Lucio is what they need, but Reinhardt taking immediately 2 of them out of that push. Blunting it very effectively, and you've got to think that's it now. Yeah. Mavericks with what ended up being a very easy defense. every oh, let's see this player, guys. The Chillborn play of the game. Let's see what's this one is.
Drop the beat.
Supercharged turret. It's got 1 kill, 2 kills, 3 kills. That's very nice.
Tactical visor activate.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But yes, Mavericks win the first match. So I guess 1-0 to Mavericks. We will. Now I gotta hope I've set this up correctly. If not, I'm gonna have to quit out and remake the game. Oh no, it's good. It's worked. Phew. All right, so. Of course, the Smack Talk's considering and it's continuing. So what? So I'm just going to have to take the screen off a minute while I grab the list of maps. So those are the 4 maps left to pick from: Dorado, Voskaya, Hollywood, and Route 66. It'd be very interesting to see what map the Barbarians think they can get a hand on now, because they've chosen New Bani. They chose that map, the Barbarians, and they lost on it. So got to think that maybe they've got to take a different approach. They have to. Dorado is the pick from Barbarians. This one is a straight cart push map. And we saw it yesterday. This is the map that the Barbarians won last time. With an excellent, actually very excellent display from the Barbarians last night on this map. Held the Hatters, it was. Very close to their base. The map actually honestly wasn't very close, but then again I'm a Barbarian too, so. Now I found out, is some trivia for people who weren't watching last night. Rob very reliably informed me that these 3 bells can be used to play the Futurama theme tune if you shoot at them. Well, I never. Alright, let's see what he's picked. We've got the Hatters. I'm very sorry. For some reason I want to say the Hatters, it's last night. Mavericks on defense. No, they're not. The team colours have changed. That's confused me greatly. The Barbarians are on defense. The Barbarians are now red. And the Hatters... Oh my god, I said it again. What is this? The Mavericks are blue. And they are attacking. No, I've got it completely wrong. Oh my goodness. It's all swapped around and I'm very confused. Barbarians are attacking. The Hatters are defending. The colour's correct. Mavericks are blue. Barbarians are red. The Barbarians are attacking.
I am moving the payload. Fall in with me.
We've got a Hanzo. Is that a Hanzo? No, it's not. Yes, it is. Why can't I see him on the list? Oh, there he is. Firing up top. This match, for me, has just started awfully, guys. Very sorry about that. Utterly confusing. Oh, look at this. Jade Monkey here, doing an excellent job being an annoying Mei. Oh, already an ult from Diva. gets one of the supports. And while Barbarians have cleared out the back line of
Let's keep this moving.
the Mavericks, I was going to say the front line was still there, but they didn't hold out much longer either without that support. Oh, it's a nice ult from J Monkey, but everyone's able to back out in time before they get frozen. And Barbarians have already made it further than the Hatters did last night. They got stuck there. So, very pleased about that. In fact, this keeps on going here. While the Hatters are struggling to regroup, their spawn is quite a long ways away. And this truck is just racing up there. Someone on the Hatters needs to get on it. Finally, they managed to get it stopped. Diva doing a good job harassing the supports. Oh, this is a nice Jade ult. Jade ult? Sorry ult. Diva's completely mistimed. Does get the support, but really shouldn't have had anything from that. And the Barbarians clearing up again. Just a Soldier 76 left, I think. And the Barbarians make it to the point. The rocket barrage doesn't do anything. I'm not sure quite who Farah was aiming at with that one. But someone from Barbarians needs to get on the point and keep moving forward while they got Mavericks pushed back. I was realising this, they all retreat back to the point. Set on the front of that car. Reaper's not going to be able to do much from that position, he needs to get around the back. Pick off the Hanzo or someone from Barbarians. And this Farah as well, they're doing a lot of work from quite far back. Oh, here's a Hanzo ult. And there's no one there. Not a good ult. Oh, this Mercy's doing a good job. Rocket barrage. That's only on a Diva. Oh, a nice secondary rocket. Takes her out of the neck. And again, Barbarians very efficiently pushing back the Mavericks. This is a totally different, it looks like a totally different team from the previous game. They're very efficiently picking off the back, picking off supports and the what's it called? The power players, the damage dealers at the back. Picking them off with the Farah and the... Oh, that's a good Diva ult. Gets that Farah. Now this is a nasty choke point here. Barbarians need to... the Hatters need to sort of really make this bit stick. Oh, that combination. Oh, lovely. Diva and Zara together. Zara's ult pulls them all into one place. Diva sticks her exploding mech right on top of it. I mean, nothing you can do there. Very strong, very powerful. And here we are. Barbarians move through this checkpoint. Now we've got a Bastion sat in a nice corner there. It's got a nice cross swing, but good Diva getting on them. Well played there by Diva. Roadhog's getting distracted. Barbarians need someone on the point really to keep this moving while they've got them backed off. As it is, Diva can just sit there in a post. Oh, did he got his ult off, I think. Did Lucio? Not sure. No, I don't think he did. Died just as he went to ult. It's unfortunate.
I am moving the payload. Fall in with me.
So what have we got left? Who have we got left? Oh, Diva sent her mech all the way up. It's taken out the Farah, but not much else. Oh, it's a nice ult by the Roadhog, keeping Barbarians off the point. But he needs a damage dealer to back him up with that. It doesn't do much itself. But for the moment, the Barbarians seem to be being held. Oh, that also nice ult from the Hanzo. Barbarians needs to capitalise on this. D.Va's ulted on the point. You're not going to get anyone, I don't think, no. The Hatter seem to be holding this. They managed to push back. Now they're in front of the cart. That's an important place to be. If you're in front of the cart, it makes it very difficult for anyone to sort of sneak on and tag the cart to stop it moving back like it is now. As the attacking team, you always want to be trying to keep someone on the point. Same as defenders, just so the cart doesn't start moving in a direction you don't want it to. D.Va's managed to get on, but she's a bit isolated. So ultimately use her ult. That's not got anyone. Oh no, it got two people. My mistake. The support and damage.
Let's keep this moving.
Barbarians have definitely got a chance now to get this going forward. Oh, that's got to look bad. That's a nice ult from Reaper. But that rocket barrage is devastating. Absolutely devastating. It's just Lucio left on the point. Farah needs to get in there and help. Their tanks coming in now, but that Xayah ult is going to ensure that the Barbarians have enough time to move the point. Oh, that was excellent. Excellent Xayah ult there. That was crazy.
0-3. Switching sides.
You could see the Mavericks were trying to move on the point there. And that Xayah ult placement was crazy. It ensured no one could get anywhere close to it. And it gave them just enough time to get that point, get that cart on the point. So, how this works now, I believe, is that the time it took the Barbarians to move the point is kept, and that's the amount of time the Hatters now. No, I said the Mavericks right the first time. The Mavericks now have to get to the point. I believe. I believe it's now a time limit on how long the Mavericks have to get to the end of the map. I'm willing to be corrected on this because I don't know for sure. And I also don't know what will happen if the Mavericks do get to the point. I guess if they get to the point in less time, they won. So I guess that must be the play. Oh, look at that. Nice use of the Mei wall to get two of their players up on top of the building that wouldn't normally be able to reach it. Oh no, Barbarians have gone for Bastion. Last night we saw the Bastion really didn't do too much. But he's hiding behind his wall. Try and keep himself safe. Alright, now we start. Barbarians immediately got down from their building. D.Va doing a good job of squeezing that fire out. But there's not much pressure on the point itself. And the Hatters, Mavericks been able to push up very quickly. Reaper's going Bastion hunting here. Looks like he's going to get him because Bastion in there is the air, straight down. And now Reaper's hanging out the back, trying to pick off the supports. Gets the Mei for it. And the Mavericks are pushing up very quickly. Very, very quickly. The Barbarians really need to try and regroup here. Oh, it's a nice ult. They can't seem to do too much with it. D.Va again is late. Very, very late. They need to do a lot better in terms of timing that. Like, is that going to be absolutely devastating? At least 3 or 4 of them grouped up on that Xayah ult. And that Mei ult is very nice. Right in the position that the Hatters, the Mavericks didn't want it.
This is my jam.
I keep saying Hatters. This is no good.
My
But
ultimate is almost
on the back of those couple of ults, Barbarians have stabilised.
Why are we stuck?
Need to group up now, work as a team, prevent this next push because the Mavericks have proven. Oh, Farah using her ult on the Bastion there. Very interesting. Farah uses her rocket barrage. Again, gets one person. Now we got a Zara fight here. Farah fight here. Coming too late to see any mishaps, but I did get to see that one kill.
Join me.
Fire at will.
But for all the work they've done, oh, we see another Farah, Zara, D.Va. That one looks a lot better. A lot more on point with the combo time. It gets 3 of them. It's excellent play. It's good communication by the Barbarians. We've seen a couple of times it not happen for them. That communication's not been there, but when it is, it's absolutely devastating. So here we see now Mavericks got to try and work out how they're going to attack this point, this little choke point here. Oh, that Reaper ult didn't do too much on the side there. Really looking to take out that Bastion, really. But instead he sat there free to hammer on. No one can get to him. There's been some excellent coverage by the Barbarian support to make sure that the Bastion stays alive.
Time is running out.
And there we got Lucio and Farah trying to get around the back, trying to see if there's any way to attack this little group. Oh, that's going to do it. Oh, no, it doesn't. No, it's not. Spreads the damage too widely, I think, there, Farah, and it's picked off quite easily. Oh, it's a nice fat D.Va roll. So, oh, that again. See, look, some miscommunications, but now we're in overtime, and the Mavericks really need to keep someone on that point. They're really in a lot of difficult position here. They just need to keep someone on it, but it looks like they've pushed off. Oh, it looks like they might have pulled out the bag. Oh, this is tense. That Bastion ult is going to cause them a lot of difficulties. 2 versus 2. Oh no, Bastion's down. D.Va's doing a good job of making sure this cart doesn't move forward. Oh, she can't stay there forever though. May's doing a job. Farah's ulting on it. He's not got anyone. Just May's neck. Oh, Barbarians have to think of regrouped rather well here. So the Hatters, they're all coming in. Right now they're on a point, the Barbarians aren't. Oh, this is tense. Oh, I think the Mavericks might have it. Some good ults coming in from the Mavericks. They're inching that point forward. They've got to make it to that square to reset the timer. D.Va's desperately trying to stop them, but she's all by herself. And you got to think maybe this is it. Oh, well done from the Mavericks there. Excellent combination of ults. They bought themselves another 3 minutes. It was looking very desperate. And now all the Barbarians are distracted by this Tracer. That's allowing the Mavericks now to move up even further. So now the Barbarians have regrouped. No, Bastion's not in a good position there. Immediately taken out by that Reaper. That's a good Reaper ult. That's a good Reaper ult. Oh, could be a nice D.Va ult. Gets the Farah. But it's only 2 guys left on Barbarians for defending. And you've got to think now that Mavericks will be able to keep pushing this forward. We've got a nice Tracer on the back lines.
I'm ready to initiate self-destruct sequencing.
Doing a lot of harassment, which is exactly what you're looking for. taken out. But she's done her job. She's allowed. Look how far the cart's come in that short amount of time.
All systems checked out.
Diva ult used to take out that Bastion. Which means if you got to do it, you got to do it.
Oh, turn it up. Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Lucio up there, giving everyone the buff. And now we've got a sort of a pitched battle here. And the Tracer trying to... Oh, it's an ult from the Tracer, takes out the Lucio. That's their support gone for the Barbarians. Now what are they going to do? Tracer's doing a good job, just harassment at the back. Make it very difficult for Barbarians to come along, move up from their spawn point. And there we are. Straight up. Hatters make it through the next checkpoint. Now they're on the
My ultimate is
home
charging.
straight, as it were, except it's an S. That's an interesting rocket barrage, to say the least, to try and hit a flying
Keep the
fire.
payload moving.
But at the moment it's just Diva. This Tracer is very annoying for the Barbarians. An excellent play from Doak.
Rocket barrage incoming.
That rocket barrage looks a lot better. And, I mean, the Barbarians are stuck trying to fight this Tracer and Reaper at the back. And in the meantime, the Mavericks are just moving this point up.
Oh, this is my jam.
This is very interesting. What's going to happen?
Fire at will.
Barbarians really needs to group up and focus on the important bits. And that's the point. And making sure that point doesn't move any further. Oh, it's a nice Reaper ult. Gets that Zara. And a 76 for his troubles. Now we're left with just a couple of Barbarians.
Oh, let's break it.
These two Pharos are causing a lot of trouble as well to Barbarians. The Hatters, no, the Mavericks. Get it right the first time. The Mavericks are just proving their excellent teamwork, excellent sort of pick strategies. They're finding the right champions at the right moments. This Tracer pick is absolutely excellent. Look at that, just harassing that Bastion. Making sure that he's not part of the game at all. Not a great Diva ult. Neither of them really brilliant. But that Soldier 76 ult is going to push everyone back again. Doing a good job. Barbarians at the moment from holding it. And now the Mavericks have less than a minute to make that short gap. That short distance.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Oh, this must be a push here for this Lucio ult. Doing a good job. As far as Rockets pushing them off the point. They've got a Junkrat as well. I mean, they know where the Barbarians are going to be, so you just spam that area with grenades. That's a nice Pharaoh ult, but unfortunately it's on 2 tanks, so it's not going to deal extreme amount of damage. Barbarians need to make sure they keep someone on that point at all times. It's perilously close. And we're getting into overtime here. 5 seconds left.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Both teams need to make sure they keep someone there. Barbarians have got the respawn advantage, being a lot closer to the point. Reaper ult's not great. Pharaoh recognising the... oh! That's an excellent ult from the Junkrat. And now that's it, yes! The Mavericks are going to get the point. What does this mean? This is the question. 3-3. What happens now? I don't know either. This is a surprise to everyone. Sudden death. Sudden death, and it looks like the Barbarians are attacking. Oh, so we get another game. Oh, this is excellent. This has been an excellent match, if I do say so myself. Some excellent defensive work from both teams. Some incredible attacking plays from both teams. And now we're treated to yet another game. I need to refill my water bottle, otherwise I will be absolutely hoarse by the end of this. So do excuse me for one moment. Alright. Oh, I can't wait for this one. I'm excited to see if the Mavericks can turn it around and win on a defense on this map. The Barbarians yesterday showed how you could do it. Keeping Junkrat up there, that's the first good start.
Tacos.
He was very strong last night, sorry. But yeah, what are the Mavericks going to do? We've seen both teams win on attack. Barbarians have got to do it.
Enemies here.
That's a cute May wall on the off, slowing them down a little bit.
Falling behind me.
And that's what it's going to be for the Mavericks. Draining that clock down. 76. Toying for Reaper there. Winston getting on the point. He's down, he's been focused. But May's there to stop that point moving. And she's down as well, and it's off. We're off.
Get back.
And that Reaper's not getting much done at the back. Zai's doing an awesome job at keeping the Mavericks off the front. I'm not sure what that explosion was, but didn't do much of anything. Reaper's having to retreat, and already they've got this cart up to the front, up to this gate. Now you have to think if Barbarians can just push through this very quickly, like they look like they're doing, then the Mavericks are going to have a very tough job defending the rest of it. Oh, Reinhardt's slam gets someone, but he's taken out. Reaper picks off someone. Oh, this Junkrat has done great work. That was 4 or 5 kills there for the Junkrat.
Enemy contact.
Okay, don't stop. Let's get it moving.
I'm not sure what this Diva's trying to do, but
Oh, let's break it.
I guess she has survived.
Damn.
Dual Lucio ults.
Fire at will.
There's a Zaya ult. I don't think there's anyone to back it up. There's a rocket barrage that gets 2 of them, 3 of them, 4 of them. Good stuff. That's just this Reinhardt. Difficult to take down, he's out. Get this Reaper and keep the cart moving. Keep that cart moving. We're in overtime already.
Freeze. Don't move.
That wall's not going to start the cart for very long. Oh no! The Barbarians couldn't stick on that point. That May ult stopped the Barbarians from sticking on that point. And the overtime bar ran out. Very clever. Good work from that May there. Let's look at this jumper ult. 2 of them. 3 of them off the back of someone else. Oh, it's that 5-man kill streak. That's excellent. That's good work. So I think that's it. The Mavericks win 2-0. Oh, that was a good set of games. It's a shame we only get to see 2. So that's it, the Mavericks win. Oh, what a second game that was, guys. What a game. These VODs will be they'll be on the Twitch page, and I will also set them to export to our YouTube channel after this, so you can go back and watch that, because that was excellently played game by both teams on Dorado. I must admit, I thought the Barbarians would have had it. Seeing the way they played coming off that initial loss was awesome. Excellent recovery. And you would have thought I thought it was going to be very difficult for the Mavericks to come back from that, because it was, to take nothing away from them in that first round, it was very strong from the Barbarians. But Mavericks did it. They came out equally as strong. I would have thought maybe they would have got there faster. But both teams got it, and thanks to some great ults. I think that's something we saw. That Zara and Diva ult combination from the Barbarians. When they got it off, I mean, there was a number of times where the communication wasn't there, and Zara would pop her ult first, and Diva wasn't ready, or Diva would do it first, and Zara wasn't ready. But when they combined, it was great. It was devastating. Zara's ult for the Barbarians, I think, in this Dorado match to keep the Mavericks off the point while they scored it was awesome. Excellent play. May's ult at the final end there was also amazing, keeping the Barbarians off the point so that the overtime bar ran down. All around excellent. And I cannot wait for next week's games. We will be there'll be the same 2 days as this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, around 8:30, depending on when everyone's going to be available. And I cannot wait, I tell you that much. Stay tuned. Next week, we will see some more awesome Overwatch matches. I've been your commentator, Alex Evans. Thank you so much for bearing with the technical difficulties, both today and yesterday. I'm going to see what I can do in this coming week to try and reduce any frame drops that you might see, because I know that it's happening. It's still happening. I'm going to try and fix that. But regardless, thank you everyone for coming along. Thank you for watching.